Hello, all you wonderful people. I'm out here in City Walk to go into a USJ or Universal Studios Japan to go show you all the Christmas decorations. But first, McDonald's in City Walk? Yes, I might as well. It's really hard for me to believe that there's actually a McDonald's in the middle of City Walk, but here I am eating what I assume is a McChicken sandwich. Who goes to show ya? And not only do they have McDonald's in City Walk, they also have convenience stores or convenience like Lawson behind me. They have 3 of these, 3 Lawsons. This is crazy. So if you want to get cheap food, you can eat it before you go into the park. So I recommend doing that. If you're feeling in the mood for something less American and maybe more Japanese, they actually have a whole takoyaki museum, which is octopuses and breaded balls. It's so good. It's like my favorite thing out here. Like, if you ever come out to Japan, or at least Osaka, you gotta try takoyaki. It's so good. But enough about all the food that you can find in City Walk. Let's go see some decorations. Even Woody Woodpecker is all dressed up in his holiday best. Now, Christmas isn't really that big of a deal in Japan, but it's getting bigger and bigger. It's really comical to see this place all lit up and happy and everyone's running around having a good time, because not but a month ago, there were zombies walking around here, people screaming, children running, their parents were leaving them behind, mass cats and dogs living together. All this behind me is actually like supposed to be a faux British exterior chimney sweeps, because at night they have a touch of an angel show, the touch of an kiss an angel, touch of an angel show. Excuse me if I don't know the name, I know the proper vocabulary of these things, vocabulary, but they do a whole projection map on it, and the creme de la creme is the biggest Christmas tree in Asia, which is literally right behind me, almost unable to be fit entirely in frame, which has a ton of LEDs in it, and it's pretty cool to see up close. Not only is this the biggest tree in Asia, but it also broke a couple records. As you can see right here by the Guinness Book of World Records, this is the most lights on an artificial Christmas tree. Is 700. There's a lot of lights on here. That's what it says. There's a lot of lights. It's officially amazing. Wow. It's really cool to see them use their big giant globe stage too, because they actually can take a picture of the Christmas tree with no one behind you, so it looks like you're right next to it, but really you're far away. It's a trick of the eye. Film is a magic trick too, because the frames go by 24 frames per second. There's a gap every couple seconds, or every couple frames, and then your mind puts together film as actual moving pictures, and bada bing, bada boom, bada bang, you got magic, abracadabra. Behind me is the site of where they do the Biohazard experience, or Biohazard the Real. For Cool Japan this year, for a second year in a row, they're making it an Escape the Room. So I'm going to come back in January and do that. Yeah. And all the workers here are wearing Santa Claus hats, which is pretty cute. We've even got like a quasi pop-up little market village behind me, where they have like food and stuff that you can only get this time of year. And they just made something called a cheeseburger soup. Soup made out of a cheeseburger. Yum, yum, yum. Sign me up. Unfortunately, I just had food from McDonald's, so I am not hungry. And nothing screams the holidays without having a giant shark with a wreath around it. Not at a wreath, with a wreath. Not a wreath, a wreath. So if you look at the shark right here, you'll see a truck, and inside the truck is something our own chief of police, Mark Brody, would have wrote. We need a bigger boat. Oh yes, get to go on Jaws again. Look at that holiday view of the island. Ah, yes, that's how I feel after going on the ride, because they don't let you film. I want to show you guys what it's like. Christmas. The guy just walking around as Spider-Man. So since the last time I've been here, they put up a lot more of the pterodactyl roller coaster, which is still being done. Some parts not finished yet, so still working on that. It's really cool to see how close the actual ride is coming to the existing ride in Jurassic Park, which is a great water ride that I will not be going on because it is very cold and I do not want to get wet. But boy, oh boy, is it big! Is it big? It's not small, it's big. Oh good, I was looking for a leather treaty. I hope it's signed well. Just another thing I didn't mention last time. Right over here, across the street from Lombardi's, a restaurant, this is where you would ride Earthquake or Disaster and coming soon the Fast and Furious to Universal Studios. But here at USJ, it's a sitting area. You sit down. That's it. And behind it, there's this more like backstage area, but that's only used during horror nights. So there's a lot more area to expand on. You know, for Christmas, a lot of people go to KFC, or as they call it here, Kentucky, and they get Christmas dinner because you can't find turkey, or turkey isn't prevalent in Japan. So the best alternative is chicken, and because there's so many tourists going out to eat chicken, it just is one of those things like, hey, let's market this as a Christmas thing. So people get crazy. They try to get these Christmas chicken. It's very important. They get premium chicken. So eat your chicken, kids. It's a Christmas holiday tradition. As I stand in front of the DeLorean and in front of the Back to the Future ride here at Universal Studios Japan, I do have to say one thing. I would not be surprised if this left our time continuum and went to something like Minions, because Goldman Sachs owned USJ, but Comcast, who owns Universal Studios Florida and Universal Studios Hollywood, now own 51% of Universal Studios Japan. So I wouldn't be surprised if Back to the Future and Jaws. I wouldn't be surprised if Back to the Future and Jaws got the axe for maybe Minions and Diagon Alley, because that's just the way life is. Here you can make your own Coke can with a name on it and an important date to you. Wow, we live in the future. Oh, thankfully I found the hottest place in Universal Studios Japan. Oh, thank you for this open flame. Look at this. You got a hot Santa Clauses too. You see that? It's a spider signal. You know what that means? Headlines. Dusk has fallen and now the streets are lit up like a Christmas tree in Japan. I do have to say, I like theme parks at night because they look so cool. People are getting excited about the Christmas show that's about to happen. People have been waiting since about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, some since about 1. It's crazy. People have been sitting here just waiting for the show. So apparently it's going to be good. Unfortunately, though, I'm not the biggest Christmas fan in the world, so I'll sneak on by right before it happens and I'll try to get some shots of the Christmas show. If there was an area that definitely needed to be seen at night, it would definitely be the Harry Potter area. This Stonehenge entryway into Harry Potter is freaking awesome. And then you go through a complete forest and then you finally arrive at Hogsmeade. And boy oh boy, at night that place looks astounding. I mean, all the lights, all the colors in here, this place is deserving of seeing at night. It looks really, really cool and oppressive and cold. In Florida, you come to this area and it's so hot, you look at the snow and like, ha. But here in Japan, it's like, oh, jeez. It feels like the snow belongs there right now. And it looks like Cobra Commando is behind me right now, sitting checking his text messages. He once was a man. A little fun fact, if you want to go just see the Hogwarts Castle and go into it without actually riding a ride, they actually have a castle tour, which right now I'll do because it's a 5-minute wait. You get to skip the line, which is really cool, and just walk right on in to your own private castle tour. You can just take your time, look around, and enjoy the wonders of Hogwarts Castle. Hey, what What's your finger? I don't know where that's been. This place is a veritable selfie treasure trove. Yes, this place really reminds me of all my school days at my gothically designed castle school that I went to learn English, math, and science, and some other things, like home ec. I once sewed a poop monster together. It was great. You can get all chummy with the former headmasters of Hogwarts. I think that's what these are, because I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan. Journey into Dumbledore's study, where you can see the sword of Gryffindor, and his pot where he takes dreams out of your minds. And also, don't forget to miss Dumbledore speaking Japanese. Hello, Dumbledore. And look, it's Harry Potter, Ron, and Hermione. Of course, it wouldn't be over if you didn't see the fat lady talk to you. Hello, lady. How are you doing? Are you doing good today? But she's not talking to me. She's done. She's done. She's tired. She's kaputnik. Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes. Oh, she's speaking to me in Japanese. I don't understand. I'm sorry. And since I really don't want to ride the ride, which is superior to the ride in Florida, that is a good option if you want to see the secrets of Hogwarts Castle. Eagle-eyed Harry Potter fans might notice that Ollivander's is on the other side of the street here at Hogsmeade, which is interesting, but on the other side. And the shops are a little bigger. Well, my plan failed. There's so many people that you can't tell what's going on behind me, which is a beautiful Christmas show. But Space Fantasy has a 10-minute wait because of this. So I'm going on Space Fantasy, if that's any consolation. Well, I got out of the ride at the perfect time. They have drones in their show. They have drones in the show. I know what you're saying. You're saying, Scott, why are you leaving? The show's still going on right behind you. Did you see all those people? Most of them came on the train. And you have to get on the same train to get out of here as the same train you come in on. So I like to be less crowded. So I'm going to end this by saying, you can do it, I can do it, we can all do it. Happy holidays, enjoy December, and make sure to call your parents, tell them you love them, and make sure, you guys remember, It's not about what you get, it's about what you do. It's about what you do for Christmas. So do something good and always be happy. Stay groovy, folks, and have a wonderful day. There's fireworks going off behind me. It's a great day. I'm going to get on this train. Hey, if you like what you saw, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Unless you're the Grinch, which you're a pretty cool guy.